The Avengers has the potential to be the biggest movie of the summer, if not one of the biggest movies of all time. It's a sort of a mashup of superhero movies. Marvel's been building up to it for a couple of years now with the Iron Man franchise and the Hulk franchise, Thor, Captain America. All these characters come together in the Avengers, so it's like a blockbuster of blockbusters. It's projected to have made $500 million by the end of its opening weekend thanks to overseas sales that it's already done. It will certainly be the biggest thing that Joss Whedon, the writer and director of the movie, has ever done. Joss Whedon is sort of a cult figure thanks to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the show that he created, but he still hasn't had a kind of big commercial breakout success on this order. What's interesting is that after the Avengers, his plan isn't to leverage the success of this movie into bigger and bigger projects. What he's focusing on now is a micro-budget studio that he created last fall called Bellwether. The idea with Bellwether is to do these small, self-financed projects, and then once the project is finished, to then sell it to a distributor, at which point he and the co-creators will own the rights. He's got several projects he's already doing at Bellwether, a movie that he wrote, and an adaptation of Much Ado About Nothing that he has already finished shooting. He's also working on an internet series called Wastelanders that he plans to begin shooting soon. The idea for Bellwether, it grew out of some bad experiences that Whedon had in Hollywood. He's had a number of setbacks over the years in his dealings with studios and with TV networks. He had a TV series called Firefly on Fox that got moved around and ended up getting canceled. He had another TV series on Fox called Dollhouse that got 2 seasons. When I interviewed Whedon, he told me that the problem with Dollhouse was the network sort of just pulled it out from under him, gradually cut the heart out of the project. Even with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, although it was a cult hit show, at some point the WB refused his demands and he had to move it over to a different network, to UPN. Bellwether also came out of a really positive experience he had, which was during the writer's strike, he created Dr. Horrible's Sing-Along blog, which was an internet musical. He self-financed that. It cost $200,000 to produce, and it ended up earning $3 million over the course of its run. So that is sort of the model for what he's going to be doing with Bellwether. In fact, one of the first projects to come out of it is going to be a Dr. Horrible 2. Now, Joss Whedon's not done doing big projects. Chances are, given how successful it looks like Avengers is going to be, he'll be asked to do a sequel. But at this point, thanks to what he's doing with Bellwether, anything he does like that will now be on his own terms.